YouTube? No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. It's your boys, Detroit Love, P-Dubs Arcade Loft, Michael B. the Game Genie, and Nostalgia with another episode of the Super Game Room Dudes Friday Night Just Got Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to Super Game Room Dudes. P-Dub says he's feeling a little bummed out today. He's got a case of the bums. He's really tired and shit, you know, because he's got 2 little kids and a bunch of responsibilities, and he's trying to make YouTube videos. Oh wait, that's me. I'm the one who's exhausted, but P-Dubs is just so tired he can't possibly host tonight. So that's why we're electing Steven Nostalgia, the most charismatic man this side of the border, to actually host the show tonight. Nostalgia, get your banana in you. You need a big potassium increase because you are running wild, brother.
Flip me up. If I'm running the show, then let me take the top dog position. So, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Super Game Room Dudes. Tonight we've got an action-packed episode for you. Just wait. Hold on to your seats. You have no idea what is coming. Oh, yeah! Let's do this. We're going to be talking about the new PlayStation 5 Spiderman bundle. We're also going to be talking about some Arcade1Up news and even the Venom Stern Pinball release that is coming out very soon. Boys, how you doing tonight?
Let's get started. Nostalgia actually can't talk about the Stern Pinball. He told us earlier today he's currently under NDA, so he'll be absconding from that part of the conversation.
Yeah, so I'll just sit quietly while you three manage that portion, but I can talk about a lot of other stuff, just not specifically about the Stern Pinball.
What do you think of the Stern Pinball?
Can you talk about any Stern Pinball or just a particular Stern Pinball?
No, according to my NDA that I signed, I'm not allowed to discuss. I'm not even allowed to say the name. So I've already breached it a little bit, but I can't even say the name of the company at this stage.
So I've got some insider news that Nostalgia actually doesn't have an NDA with Stern. What he does have is a restraining order that he can't talk about balls online anymore. So that's why he's not allowed to talk about pinball.
To be fair, Mike, it's pretty much the same thing. So I'm not sure what you're talking about here. As far as I'm concerned, that's the same. So we can't talk about any pinball at all. Well, Mike?
What about Well Played? Can we talk about Well Played?
I think that's pretty much the only company we should talk about. Okay. So what happened to Well Played? Guys, let's talk about Well Played. It's an enigma.
Do you think they're going out of business?
No, are you kidding? They made above and beyond the best pinball machine, and they had massive reach.
It came with like 50 games. The value.
Oh, the value. Don't even get me started on the value.
It came with almost as many games as the word pinball was printed on it.
Did you own one, P-Dubs?
I had a Well Played, yeah. I had a Well Played.
Whatever happened to that?
I sold it to some guy here. He picked it up. I sold it for $500. So
that's not bad. See, the value is definitely there. It retains its value even after the initial purchase.
You bamboozled that poor man. That put him in a downward spiral. His wife left him.
He was really confused what it was, but luckily the machine had the word pinball written on it 9 times. 9 times, Mrs. Bueller. So he was able to figure it out.
That's functional, though, right? Like, you never know who's going to walk into your house and not realize it's a pinball machine. So you need to make sure that they had pinball on every single angle. It doesn't matter where you're standing around it. You'll know exactly what it is.
All right, guys. Some of us have control issues, so we're going to pull in the reins and we're going to get this podcast back on track.
Some of us have control issues.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if that's some sort of a...
One of
some
these
sort of
guys
a...
are
some of us.
like the other.
I didn't name names. I didn't name names.
So here's some other behind the scenes footage. If P-Dubs tells us he can't do the show, instead of living his life, he'll actually watch the show in the background. He's just ticking. He's like, oh, I don't like that. Don't like that. And he always shows up, even though he says he can't make it.
Even if it's the last 5 minutes, he's going to show.
But that's the P-Dubs we know and love. So
All right, let's get this show started proper. Welcome to the Friday Funhouse, one of your favorite arcade and gaming podcast shows. I'm your host, P-Dubs, along with Detroit Love, Michael B, the Game Genie, and Nostalgia. This is the Super Game Room Dudes. And man, oh man, have we got an action-packed show. We're going to talk about just value tonight. Isn't that right, Nostalgia?
That's
it's
exactly
going to be an episode of value. And
full of value.
Full of value.
And speaking of value, we have
we're running commercials now.
Wow.
Kevin with a $10. Go ahead, Detroit Love.
Game Room do show a reminder every Sunday at 7 p.m. for Chill and Chat with 19K Fox, followed by a new episode of Chill and Chat with B Kong. Then Monday, watch Mikey Two Pins.
That's exactly
P-Dubs,
right.
I know you hate doing this, but can you turn on the names on the screen for 1 second?
Why?
Just turn on the names, the avatars.
Yeah, hang on. I don't remember this, but I'll find it. Hang on.
While we're waiting, Kevin, thank you for the super chat. That was pretty dope of you.
There you go, P-Dubs,
Mikey
I got it
Two
for you.
Pins.
Yeah, turn that off. That doesn't look cool. All right, but yes, Mikey Two Pins. So you just put out your Tron video, and you put it out right before we went live. I didn't even get a chance to watch it yet, so
it wasn't my intention, man. I've been working on this thing for about 2 weeks now, doing little different pieces, and I just ran out of time. And I was like, I'm determined to get it out tonight.
Paul says Nostalgia is the Kith of Super Game Room Dudes.
Well, you know what? I take that as a compliment because normally Paul doesn't even notice I'm here. So,
yeah.
Thanks, Paul. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining the show. Love you
To
very
be
much,
recognized.
buddy. That's right.
My mic is loud.
You're
compared to
booming.
everyone else. Am I really?
I don't know.
Hang on.
You sound good
I
to
think
me.
you sound fine.
All right, turn
You
it
got to
down
set
a
on
little.
that auto adjustment feature.
What about now, Jason? I want to make sure Jason's comfy. What about now, Jason? Let me know. Let me know. If not, I'll talk in my Barry Manilow voice.
You should just do that. That sounded good.
We got $5 from.
Someone's recommending that you become Mikey Three Pins
Mm-hmm.
and pick up the Scooby-Doo pinball from Spooky. Thanks,
There you go.
Jasmine.
So thank you very much for the super chat. It's funny because one of the first pinball places that Justin and B went to yesterday on their road trip they're currently on to San Diego Comic-Con, they actually played a Scooby-Doo pinball. And I was so excited. I was like, what's the game like? And they said they actually didn't like it. But I don't know if I trust Justin and B because they're now close personal friends with Gary Stern and known Stern Pinball sympathizers. So I don't believe they'll give a fair shake to other
Great
companies'
job, Mike.
pinball machines.
Well played, Mike.
They're
Very
known
well played.
shills.
Can't be trusted.
That's
Can't
it.
be trusted. Can't be trusted.
What's your
All
cup
right.
say, Mike?
Pardon?
What's your cup, your mug? What does it say?
My cup says, ask your mom. Off duty.
Well, Kevin, I hate to break your little heart, young man, but there is going to be some Mortal Kombat chatter on this broadcast tonight. In fact, we're going to be kicking off the show with a little bit of console chatter, ladies and gentlemen, talking about the latest and greatest in console gaming news. So speaking of Mortal Kombat 1, which, you know what? I know you guys are tired of us talking about it on this show. Like we just never stop talking about Mortal Kombat 1. In fact, people feel this is a Mortal Kombat channel due to the value and large amounts of Mortal Kombat discussions that take place here. Isn't that right, Nostalgia?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. We are pretty much the super
go-to.
game. Well, yeah, but we're the super game room Mortal Kombat dudes. Like we most of the content that we make, with the exception of the fact that most of us are like also trying to run a pinball channel. It's Mortal Kombat and it's pinball. Like that's it. That's all.
If we had to rank them, like if we were John Riggs and had to make a ranking video, pinball would be under what? Superior.
Yep.
And then Mortal Kombat right there under A, right?
I don't know. It's also an S, dude. It might also be an S.
Just as superior. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of Superior, guys, we got a Superior leak about the Mortal Kombat 1 DLC characters coming out on this game. And the list is very, very interesting. Might be hard for you to see it. We'll try and zoom in a little bit here. But the cameo characters are, let's see here. I'm sorry, the 6 playable characters, I meant to say, are we're going to get Quan Chi, Omni-Man, Ermac, Peacemaker. That's right. John Cena himself is going to be in Mortal Kombat. Takeda and Homelander. And Homelander's all the rage right now. In fact, on Call of Duty, they have this Homelander bundle that you can buy right now as well. Call of Duty's like literally turning into Fortnite. It's freaking stupid now. But anyway, so these are our characters. Mike, what do you think about Quan Chi, Omni-Man, Ermac, Peacemaker, Takeda, and Homelander as your playable characters?
Well, it's nice to see Quan Chi and Ermac there. A little MK4 love. At least one company loves MK4, I guess. Omni-Man, I don't really know. That's from a show I've never watched. Peacemaker, of course, John Cena. Awesome inclusion. You know, his name is John Cena. He's a bit of a meme, but in the best possible way. So excited to see him in the game. And I'm a big boys fan, so good to see Homelander. But I want the dude who drops the C word constantly. I'm disappointed there's not more boys inclusion. It's just Homelander.
Have they shown any pictures of these characters?
This is all I got. Just this article is all I saw today.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got, but also the cameo characters, the NPC non-playable characters that will pop up and help your fighter include Tremor, Johnny Cage, Chameleon, Movado, and Farah will be the cameo characters that are in this league. So boom, there you go.
So there's a really cool comment there from Bones Jackson, and I agree with him. One of the really cool things that they've done with Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat 10 was the inclusion of some really cool horror movie characters. So in Mortal Kombat 9, we had Freddy Krueger. Mortal Kombat 10, we had Jason Voorhees. So a lot of people were waiting for Ash Williams to come into the game. So, you know, Groovy, Hail to the King, Baby, Boomstick, Chainsaw, Necronomicon, Victo. I can't remember it now. Victo, blah, blah, blah. So it's disappointing that they didn't go in that direction. I would have liked to see somebody like Pinhead, Michael Myers, something like that.
Cool. I got to pull up a video here. Mike, tell us what else you think about this. Just stall for time.
Stall for time. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting list of characters, but again, with pop culture stuff, as I get older, I realize I'm not as current as many other people are. So
you don't
like
say.
people, yeah, because I'm old. I'm old AF. So this show Invincible and Omni-Man, I have no idea what it is. So
it's actually based on a comic, brother.
Brother? I'm not your brother guy.
No. Invincible is a comic, and then it was adapted into a TV show.
I'm not your brother guy.
I'm not your guy, friend.
Here you go. Here's your here's Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat 1. Get hyped. John Cena. Look at
John Cena. Quan Chi leg rip time, baby. There's the Homelander. Where's Ermac? Is this Ermac?
Isn't Ermac to the left of Omni-Man?
Yeah, that's a weird looking Ermac.
Yeah. Ezekiel gave us $2. He says, nice hat. Or no, he
Thanks,
says,
brother.
nostalgia.
I appreciate it.
Nostalgia got a nice hat. There you go. There's your
Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, one of the nicest guys in the community. Thank you once again for showing up, dropping some super chat love. You are a mint.
I'm not as excited about these DLC characters as I have been in the past for Mortal Kombat. Like you know, Freddy Krueger and Predator and RoboCop.
Terminator.
I mean, Terminator. I mean, we get
Guys,
the Peacemaker and Homelander.
You're aging out, bro. They're coming down.
That's it.
The younger generations.
Bones Jackson's killing it. Jack Burton would be amazing. It's all in the
Yeah, that would be great. You know what old Jack Burton says on a dark and stormy night? Check is in the mail. All right. So that's what's going on there. But now, Nostalgia, try and keep the panties dry because I know you're going to get super excited when we start talking about this news. But what's going on in the world of Miles Morales? There, Nostalgia.
Who's that?
You know, the Spider-Man guy.
The Spider-Man guy?
Oh my god,
Help
Spider-Man
me
2.
understand. Give me
Come
some
on.
more. Feed me more. Give me more.
Okay,
Feed me.
Ryback. Here you go. What is this? What is this?
So this was announced. What was it? Yesterday that they premiered this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the pretty much the storyline trailer for the new Spider-Man 2 game that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Showed us a bunch of the villains,
Oh my god, that looks so
a
good.
little bit of the story. It actually looks super good. I'm so excited for this just because the last 2 games, or the 1.5 games we'll call it, that they released for
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man have been so much fun. They're just so much fun to play. So seeing that we're going to get Kraven, we're going to be getting, I think Symbiote Spider-Man, Venom obviously is going to be in this. There's just so much goodness all packed into this one game. We talked about this earlier on, though. It would have been really cool if they did like a 2-player co-op in this. Raven's in this too, is that right? Was Raven in this, Mike? Do you know?
What's a Raven?
Isn't that the villain's name, Raven?
Oh, you're talking about Vulture?
Vulture.
The
Sorry.
Vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vulture, not Raven. Vulture. That's right.
That's so Raven. Steve.
That's so
He's like, Teen Titans, go!
Raven is a DC. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, look
Yes,
at Venom
Vulture.
right there. There's my boy.
Yeah, so I will tell you, I am a little concerned because there's different timelines and versions of Spider-Man, and there's a version of Spider-Man in which I think Harry Osborn actually becomes Venom instead of Eddie Brock. So it shows in the storyline they're introducing Harry Osborn. It looks like maybe he's the Venom character. Like I don't understand these worlds where they're just like Spider-Man doesn't need a Green Goblin, he doesn't need a Norman Osborn, he doesn't need a Green Goblin. And so I hope that's not it. I hope Venom is in fact Eddie Brock and they go with the traditional storyline. But then again, it goes back to the saying earlier, I'm old AF. So maybe they're banking on more people will be familiar with the comic from like 10 years ago where Harry Osborn was Venom.
Well, Mike, if you remember, when I got my PlayStation 5, I got it late. I was like, very late. A lot of people had them for a very long time before I could finally get my hands on one. And when I did, the Miles Morales game, I never got a chance to play it.
Oh, it's so good.
I played
the
I played the opening level,
Yeah.
which I think you're going after. Is it the Rhino guy in the opening level?
Yeah.
Like you have to race to the Rhino guy and stuff. But then I was like, okay, this game's cool. I'll play it again later. And then I never went back to it because remember I had all those other games to play. So this sucks, man. Now I feel like I need to go play this before the second one comes out. The trailer looked pretty interesting. Well, I mean, it was just a storyline trailer, but
And
still,
you and I have the same exact thing. I got it real late.
yeah.
I played the first level. I just got so frustrated, because Spider-Man doesn't have any protection, right? So it's like, all these guys punching me 3 times, I'm dead. I'm hitting them 8 times and they're still alive. It's just so frustrating.
Oh, so Spider-Man's a lot like Nostalgia at the gas station bathroom. No protection.
All wrong, baby. Yeah, it was just frustrating. So I
played for
hadn't gone
keeps,
back
Mike.
to it either.
They clarified that Eddie Brock will not be Venom in this game. Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure it'll
Thanks,
still
Donovan.
be awesome. It's just, I always get mad when they don't follow the nostalgia of my youth. Sometimes I got to put myself aside and say, you're old AF. Let the kids do their things.
but something new as well that got co-announced as well is this. So
That
take
looks
a
so
look right
good.
here.
Oh, that
So
looks nice.
how many of you out there are gonna rush off and get your Spider-Man 2 console? Let us know in the live chat. Nostalgia, will this make PlayStation number 6 for you?
You know what, guys? Controversial opinion. It looks like crap.
Wow. Wow, you really think so?
No, but I won't be buying another PS5. I think it looks really, really good. And a lot of people were talking about this. I saw a bunch of people talking about how, like, they're so thankful that they weren't able to get a PS5 because they can now get this one, and this one does look like badass. It looks really good.
So good.
If you like Spider-Man, right? Like if you're not a huge Spider-Man fan, then it's not that big a deal, but it looks pretty badass.
I just want the DualSense controller. Like the DualSense controller looks amazing.
Yeah, I bet you'll be able to buy that separately.
Oh, I hope so. I'll definitely get one.
They need to. They need to sell that controller on its own because that controller looks fantastic and looks like a lot of folks in our live chat agree with us.
What kind of value?
I agree as well. I got the PlayStation with the God of War, and it would have been great if they had a skin for God of War. Absent that, I wish I would have just waited and got this here. But like you guys, I hope that Spider-Man controller is available because I still only have the one controller at this point in time for PlayStation.
Cowabunga Dude is saying, I thought I saw you can get just the plates and the controller. If that's true, that's amazing. I wouldn't think it. Sony likes to, maximize their potential. So, but they do sell those plates separate.
No. Yeah, Insomniac announces Spider-Man 2 controller, plates, and PS5 bundle.
Yes, but can you do them separately?
Yes, the plates are $64.99. The DualSense will be $79.99, and the bundle's $59.99.
Oh, I'm getting that shit.
I'm excited for you,
That's
Mike.
pretty sweet. Yeah.
I'm excited for you, Mike. Anything else going on in with PlayStation?
Actually,
I know something pretty cool.
Well, I do too. If you guys watch Spawnwave, Spawnwave actually released some news there yesterday about the PS5 Pro tech specs being released to companies. It got leaked online. So that's the thing I was going to mention about this one. Don't rush out and buy this PlayStation 5. If you already have one, get the side plates because it looks like 2024, we're actually getting the PS5 Pro, which is actually going to have steadier frame rates at 4K. It's going to have enhancements for up to 8K and God only knows what else. I mean, it feels like the PlayStation 5 just came out and somehow we're already getting the Pro model. Seems too soon almost.
It does feel like it's too soon, but the PS5's been out for a number of years now.
I know. It's just, we forget that these consoles came out during the pandemic and then they didn't release any games for them for like 2 years.
Right. Yeah. It took us a year and a half before we got like a game worth playing on it.
Yeah, I remember that back when it launched. Everyone was like, why are you going to buy a PS5? There's nothing to play. Just keep your PS4 for now. I remember that. Zaddy gave us $5 here. He wants to know what's the differences between the 3 Stern Venom editions. Well, when we start talking pinball, we'll dive into that, sir. So we'll keep that in mind.
Thanks for the super chat, brother.
Yeah, thanks for the super chat. Something else for you PlayStation lovers out there. So taking a peek here, guys. Let's go. Let's try and make this a little bit bigger.
That's what she said.
Let's go this way. Look what is on the PlayStation right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can get Twisted Metal. Hold on.
There we go.
Sorry, I was clicking the wrong button. Twisted Metal 1 and 2 are now on PlayStation. In fact, if you have the, what is this membership called? PlayStation Plus?
Yeah.
You could download and play these games for free just in time for the TV show coming out very, very soon. So, which, Mike, who's the wrestler? Samoa Joe, right? Samoa Joe.
Yeah, Joe's going to kill you, man. Joey Samoa.
Yeah, he's going to be in it. So how many Twisted Metal fans are out there? I actually downloaded these because I have the, what is that called, PlayStation Plus, and I gave them a quick 5-minute test run today. And the games play great. Just absolutely great on this console. So who's a Twisted Metal fan out there? What about you, Mike?
I've actually not been a big Twisted Metal guy. The only Twisted Metal I played was Black on the PlayStation 2, so I completely missed the nostalgia with this on the PlayStation 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's so much fun.
Yep.
I was super into JRPGs on the PlayStation era. I didn't play or buy anything else, pretty much.
Yep. And which... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, I don't know if I can get out of here. I was going to ask you guys who your... Guys in the live chat, let us know who your favorite Twisted Metal character is. Let us know in the live chat. Mike, you want to handle that... that super chat for us?
Big $10 super chat from Zaddy360. $10. Just wanted to let you know that 360 and best around super chats won't go through. What's up with that? We're doing a test to see how many accounts that 360 Zaddy can come up with or best around. So every week we're gonna block a new one to see which one comes up next.
Every week we're gonna block a new one.
Thank you very much for the super chat, brother.
Mike. Oh, you made me fall into the pit.
That was you driving there?
Oh my goodness, it's so funny.
So that was the actual game you were playing?
Yeah, I was like playing, but also reading the live chat on the screen, and I just drove right into the little fire pit. Twisted Metal Black sucked. Let's see here. Mr. Grimm, we got Axel, we got Shadow. Come on, guys. Who's your favorite Twisted Metal character? There's got to be a lot more Twisted fans.
I never really played. I played Twisted Metal, but I never really liked to play it. It was not a go-to game on the PS1 for me. And then after that, it just kind of was like not interested in the series so much.
Yeah, I played it a few times back in the day, but it wasn't something I played often.
I was much more into like Driver. I thought Driver was a badass series for the PlayStation.
I really tried to get into the original Gran Turismo and Gran Turismo 2. It's too much for me. It was almost overwhelming. Like I realized with racing games, I want more arcadey, fun type stuff than I do driving simulations.
That's why, like, Gran Turismo and these other series were out, but I was playing Need for Speed because that just seemed more.
Yeah, but Need for Speed was dope back in the day.
All the a bunch of the earlier Need for Speeds, like Need for Speed Carbon.
Ooh, you know what? You know what game was really good?
Just pick up and play.
You know what game was really good on PlayStation? Ridge Racer. They should really think about doing one of those in an Arcade1Up. That'd be a really good idea.
Mike, you're the worst. You're just the worst. Anything else going on with PlayStation? Those were the big ones that I was kind of excited about. We got Twisted Metal now, so guys, go get Twisted Metal on PlayStation. Relive your youth. And
I got
Spider-Man
PlayStation
stuff.
1. I played. I think it was called Demolition Derby.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever play that? That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Road Rash with the motorcycle were the two racing type games that I played, or vehicle based.
Carl, if you ever get a chance, play Road Rash on the 3DO. Best version of the game. Play it. Go out of your way to play it. Also, this is more PlayStation 3, but anybody here play MotorStorm? MotorStorm was a fun-ass game, too.
Yes. I think, hold on, let me just look up what that is. I just want to make sure if it's the same game that I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah, the Twisted Metals weren't remastered. No, sir.
I think MotorStorm, was that one? Yeah, MotorStorm for PS3, that was a launch title, right?
Around there. I got, I forget which MotorStorm it was. I got a free copy with my PlayStation 3D TV.
Yes, no, I definitely played this game, and it was a ton of fun.
Road Rash is iconic. Yeah, absolutely. Road Rash is iconic. Got some MotoStorm fans in the live chat there, Nostalgia. I think you hit a nostalgic nerve with some folks.
What did I do? Oh, MotorStorm.
Well, I suggested it, but good job, Nostalgia.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad that I can participate and really contribute to the show as much as I do. It's getting a little tiring carrying you guys on my back, but that's okay. Eventually, you guys will step up.
Hey, are you coming to Cleveland or not? The time is coming.
I'm working on it, man. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to work on it.
I really feel like he's going and he's just messing with us.
No, this is a situation where Nostalgia somehow finds the worst employers possible and gets himself into the most awkward situations. And somehow, like, he can't even, like, I can't imagine going to my boss and saying, I'm taking vacation. And they were like, well, we need you for this, this, and this. Like, honestly, unless it was a serious issue, I'd be like, you're nuts. I'm taking vacation. I'm entitled to it. I'm going to go. So sort it out.
Yeah, it's a
I mean, he's only had a half
situation.
a year to,
I know, like, we booked this like months and months and months ago.
I know, and I did submit my request quite a while ago. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
There's really no excuse if you don't go, really.
Well, unless anybody out there is hiring a really attractive, incredibly intelligent technology YouTuber that carries the Super Game Room dudes on a week-to-week basis, then you can reach out and let me know.
Thank you,
But,
Nostalgia. That was very nice of you to recognize me.
yeah, I figured, Carl, you were looking for a new job, so.
Carl's got jokes. I love Carl. Carl's the best. Headshake TV threw $5 my way, saying, P-Dubs, are you going to make it tomorrow night? Player One Arcade, Surprise, Arizona, 6 p.m. Well, considering, how many, because, let's be honest, some people have heard of me. Like, I didn't want to, like, have them storm the gates, Headshake TV, so I didn't want to, like, advertise my appearance, you know what I mean? Thousands of women screaming, throwing their video game controllers at me. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, I'll be there. $5. And guys, if you're in town, come on by. Player One Arcade. Oh, we're going to Surprise, Arizona. Could you pick one further away from my house? Jesus. Everyone's.
Didn't you guys do something last Saturday? Or is this Saturday the one that they're talking? I mean, I thought
we're
you guys
doing it this
Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, this Saturday. So come on out, have some fun, do all that stuff. Mike, anything going on with Nintendo Switch or Xbox? I'm trying to grab something for our arcade stuff. Arcade fans, we got your arcade stuff coming right up.
So what happens with Xbox? They went out and bought every company that ever made a video game, and still cannot seem to make first-party games somehow. So I don't know what the hell is going on with Xbox. So it's actually really disappointing, like what they've been doing lately. They've got some cool ideas. They've got some cool titles, but I don't know. With Nintendo Switch, we go through valleys and peaks. So when there's a big game coming out, there's usually a lot of news around that. We're in a bit of a lull right now after Tears of the Kingdom. So the next scheduled release is Pikmin 4. That's the one they're building up to. We're also getting the remastered Pikmin 1 and 2. I question who in God's name likes Pikmin or why we're so focused on this. If it wasn't a Shigeru Miyamoto passion project, Pikmin would have died years ago. I've tried to get into it countless times. I just can't. Pikmin sucks ass. That's just my straightforward opinion. We did get a little bit of a rumor that coming up in the near future, we might be getting another Metroid Prime release. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes might be coming down the chamber pretty soon, which I'm excited about. I'm right at the end of Metroid Prime right now, so hopefully that's another remaster. That'd be really cool. And there's always the rumors out there about Wind Waker and Twilight Princess coming to Switch, and geez, I hope that happens too.
Hey, we got John D from Arcade1Up in the live chat selling t-shirts at Comic-Con. Wants to hop on the show with B and Justin. Do you guys want us to invite him on? Let us know.
Hold on, wait a second, John. If you're gonna come on, you gotta hook the Super Game Room dudes up with some of those sweet Arcade1Up t-shirts. You gotta send them to us.
Okay, hang on. We're going to let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what's up. All right, so all right,
John D 0.
Yep. I don't know, John. We're here to talk about with arcade companies, not t-shirt distributors. You know what I mean? Like you got some arcades news to talk about.
I'll talk about t-shirts.
I'm here mostly to talk about t-shirts.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we sent the link, John, to B and Justin. So tell them to check their phone. We'll see if you guys hop in. Hopefully, I don't know if that was the real John D or not. Was that a fake profile? You guys let us know.
I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think so. I think B messaged and said, "Let's do this."
All right. So in the meantime, guys, while we try to iron this out, I think now's the perfect time more than ever to talk about the iArcade. I didn't mean to hit it twice. What is this, Carl? What is this? Oh, hold on, Carl. We'll say that for a bit. All right, so real quick, guys, those of you with iArcades that you're waiting to mod these bad boys, just a heads up here, I'm going to put this link in the live chat for you to get your hands on the Team Encoder USB enabler device. That's right. This is the product that will work with your Generation 1 iArcade cabinets, and Nostalgia's got one in his hands, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. But the link is in the chat, guys. It's $24.99. But what you want to do is you want to go here, click on the whole email, notify me once stock becomes available. It's only $25, guys, and these things are going to go quick. Once stock becomes available, get your order in. Get your order in ASAP, because these things we expect to go very, very fast, and all that. And yes, the mods and the tutorials and all that stuff is coming. We may have some special guests joining us now, so we may have to pivot topics here. Let's take a peek. Let's see who's here. All right, let's bring them on board. Who do we got? Who's here?
Hey,
Let's
guys,
see.
what's going on? We are here, and we're about to run over back over here. Yeah.
All right. This is Justin Console Kits, ladies and gentlemen. I thought we were being trolled there, Justin. I didn't think it was a real John D account.
Well, reception is much better today, Justin.
All right, what's going on? This is Rob from Arcade1Up. Everyone say hello.
We can't hear him at all.
Can't hear at all?
Nope.
You're cutting out as well.
Okay, come
Yeah.
this.
Hi, Rob. Rob looks like Eric Young from wrestling, doesn't he?
What?
Maybe Eric Young 10 years ago.
Big
Doesn't look
Rob.
like they're at the airport.
Justin, forget all this Arcade1Up coverage. Just go around asking people if they want to go to a party in room 306.
All right. I turned up his
All right.
volume a bit, so hopefully we can hear him. Can we hear you?
Run over to Arby's. That's what I do.
Going better
What-
now?
what is it? Yeah, what is going on? Where are you going?
We are outside San Diego Comic-Con 2023. We're here with Rob from Arcade1Up, and he's got a free T-shirt fans, but you guys get to choose how you're going to give that away to your fans. Pressure.
Oh, we get a free T-shirt to be distributed to somebody in the chat. Is that what I'm hearing, Justin?
Yep, that's right. Give away a free T-shirt. Compliments of Arcade1Up. This podcast.
All right, P
This
Dubs, this is your wheelhouse. How are we
This
going
is
to give that
make
away?
this is gonna make Michael be so mad because he wants an Arcade1Up shirt more than anything in his entire life.
I already worked it out with John. He's sending me an XL, provided I wear it live on camera. So it's going to be size
Okay.
medium.
It's going to send you an extra small.
Well, we can't use our random comment picker tool, and I wasn't set up for this. So
Why don't you just bring up Wheel of Names and just...
You guys still there?
no,
Yeah, we're
whatever.
there.
Oh, we're here.
we're
Can you
here.
hear us or no?
Oh,
Well, we
That
lost
means
them.
no.
all right.
That's okay.
Ask
there
him
he
when
is.
the new cabs are coming out. He'll answer.
When are the new cabs coming out?
We
When
can't
are the
hear
new
him.
cabs coming out?
Are you guys there?
Yeah,
Yes, but we can't hear anything he says. Only when you speak.
this is terrible.
That's not the first time B has showed up out of nowhere behind another man.
All right, they left. Yeah, have B call back.
The reception
hang
was
on.
pretty rough there last night.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
we can hear you. Yes. Do you have
All
a
right,
microphone on?
Yeah, can you guys hear us? Okay, ask
Yes.
Rob a question.
Hey, Rob, when are
Hello?
the new arcade machines coming out?
Yeah, when are new arcade machines coming out?
You're gonna see some new arcade machines. You're gonna see a Wheel of Fortune casino cake coming out soon too. We got a lot of cool stuff coming out. We're gonna have Star Wars Pinball coming to Costco soon. We're gonna have a lot of cool stuff coming out. You guys should be really excited, if not already.
All right. Where's John D? I thought John D was coming on.
Well, he's manning the booth right now.
Come on,
Oh,
so you know, someone's got to man the booth.
all right.
Look at this beautiful San Diego right there, huh, guys?
So,
San Diego is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
how many T-shirts have you sold? Have you sold over 1 million T-shirts and broken the record?
About 3.7 trillion, actually. Just by a little.
Is it true that according to Biggie D, the conspiracy theory is you are becoming a T-shirt company. You're transitioning away from arcades to T-shirts. Is this true?
I look good in the t-shirt, but I don't think it's that good, you know? I think we're going to still need the arcades to make the business.
Good stuff.
What about
Mike,
short shorts?
Mike, you ask
right.
him questions.
Can we get some Arcade1Up themed
Okay.
short shorts sent to Canada specifically?
Well, as some of you guys know, John D likes to make merch, so maybe that's more of a him question. I don't think we'll do it, but you know what? If this gets over 20,000 likes, maybe we will. Maybe I will. I have a cricket, so maybe I'll make one just for you.
So, Rob, there is currently 2.7 million people watching, and John D gave us the go-ahead for you to tell us everything that's coming out this year. He said, with that many viewers, just tell us everything that's coming out. So your job's totally safe. Just tell us all your secrets right now.
Oh, thank gosh. I was afraid that I'd get fired for this. Oh, okay, cool. So we're doing everything ever, you know, like anything that's ever been made, we're going to be doing. Just kidding with you.
All right, announce a winner, guys.
Sorry, we didn't. Mike, you have to do this. I'm not doing any giveaways.
Oh my god. All right. So the first person, I'm so good at this. Everybody gets so mad.
All right, get your fingers ready, guys. This is going to have to be a fast finger typing.
Fast
trivia
finger
contest.
typing challenge. The first person that can type in all
Model
4
the
games on Big Buck Hunter is the winner.
Okay, first person to type in all 4 games included on the Big Buck Hunter arcade
wow.
up cabinet will win the shirt. Who's going to type it in? Let's see what you got. And the winner is Ashley.
Ashley. Wait,
I'm just
wait
kidding.
a second. Ashley
I'm-
can't win.
I'm
That
kidding.
would be
That was a joke.
conflict.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Michael B, who is JJ our winner?
No.
JJ does not win. Okay, hang on. We're looking for our winner.
You couldn't have picked a more convoluted question, Mike.
I'm never doing this again. Every time I come up with a pretty simple thing, everybody's like, it was too hard. Mike Hawkhurts. Mike Hawkhurts is the winner.
Mike Hawkhurts is the winner. Mike Hawk is our winner, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
All right,
we
got
lost
you.
him. Hold on. Let's bring
He's
him back in.
All right, we got our winner. We got the winner.
Drum roll, please.
It's
Oh.
Mike Hawk.
Nice. Congratulations.
Can you have Rob do us a favor? A soundbite for the show. Can you have him say congratulations to Mike Hawk?
Congratulations, Mike.
Smart.
Was that good enough?
Yeah, that's
that
good.
was great. That was great, Rob. Damn it. I thought I was going to get him there.
All right, real quick, Rob, tell us what's going on here in San Diego and why you're so excited and positive all the time.
With Arcade1Up. So when you work with your favorite stuff, how can you not be? Second of all, Comic-Con's amazing. Third of all, we're showcasing Star Wars Pinball in our booth here. Very cool. Coming to Costco soon, $7.49. If you want to buy it at show, if you're in San Diego, come see us. $6.99 with free shipping. And if you're into the collection type of things, Kith and Marvel are doing a really cool X-Men collection. And they got a limited run of our machines for Kith Marvel collection. MVC2, really cool. Justin Wong's coming on Saturday. They're doing a whole bunch of tournaments here. It's a cool time. And we got console kits here, so obviously I'm excited. It's a great show all around, guys.
Now, wait, Rob, we heard that you have a partnership with the band Kiss. So do we have the
Kith.
Kiss pinball machine coming out?
Kith.
Is that what's happening?
Simmons on the call. Where is he? Pull him up. Not yet. It's a cool machine, and it's a cool band. But we'll see what happens in the future. Get Gene Simmons on the phone, and then we'll see.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
See you
Justin.
later, Super Game
Thanks,
Room
Justin.
dudes.
Thanks, Rob.
And that was our correspondent, Justin Console Kits, live on scene at... Where was he? This Comic-Con? Where is that? Somewhere in the United States that I'm unaware of.
San
San
Diego
Diego.
Comic-Con
San Diego
2023.
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
One
with
of the
a cameo
Comic-Cons.
from none other than B Kong.
So I will say this. It's great to see people that work for a company really invested and exciting in it, and you could tell like he's jazzed up about it. I mean, some of these things, they're not the things that we're the most excited about, but it's cool to see people passionate about what they do. So Rob seems like a good dude.
All right, guys, just a heads up here. That giveaway was supervised by the law firm of Thornell, Weinstein, and Glasser. So if you have any questions or concerns about the drawing, please forward your emails to them. There you go. Oh my God, John. Man, this community is full of children, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This community is full of children, and I am here for it. Good stuff. Thanks for doing a giveaway. And John, do me a favor. Next time you offer to come on, that means you actually come on, not send one of your underlings. That would be great.
He's got this is the worst now because Restalgia is going to get the same idea. Restalgia is always so busy and important, being the CEO of Walmart, Act Games, Microsoft. He's just going to send random people to the show. Restalgia can't make it. I'm his assistant.
It's actually funny. My youngest brother looks a lot like me, a lot like me. And I was one of these days I was considering just like having him come on in my place and just pretend to be me. And see if you guys would notice.
If there's one thing that the Super Game Room dudes are known for is caring about the community, and we care so much that even if you arrive late to the broadcast, you will get your shout out. Carlos, welcome to the show. In fact, Carlos, you're the only one who got a shout out tonight because we totally forgot to do that segment.
Also, I do want everybody to know the Super Game Room dudes do care about everybody in the community. If you're late or halfway through the show, everybody in the community, usually you only see ads at the beginning of a video. I've set it up so they go right through the show, sometimes multiple times. I'm just looking out for you guys.
We want to make sure that you guys are informed on all the latest offerings from all the wide variety of companies that come and support the Super Game Room dudes.
All right, so let's move it over and start talking about some of these Arcade1Up things. Star Wars Pinball coming to
That was so rude.
He did the transition. He said, let's move it over to Arcade1Up. I hit the button, and there was a delay before it started rolling.
That was so rude.
So here we go. Costco is going to be carrying the Star Wars Pinball. That's actually an exclusive bit of information that I don't think is out there yet. But cool thing about that is it's going to be a small price reduction, $749. I think these are now $799 regular in the US.
Wait. What do you mean it's not out there yet? That Rob guy just screamed it on our broadcast.
That's what I mean. He screamed it on our show. Rob said, coming to Costco. So that's the breaking news.
Oh, okay.
So Costco is going to be carrying Star Wars pinballs. So if you guys have been holding out, thinking about buying a Star Wars Arcade1Up pinball, looks like you're going to be able to buy at Costco at a slightly reduced price. So that's good news for people who are looking for one.
It is, yeah.
Do we know what the price is? Did you say?
Did
I say $749, man?
So $50 off the normal price?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Slight discount. It's something.
Man. A win's a win. Take it if you want that. If you want that machine.
And do we want to talk about the Kith collab at all? Kith. So this is a clothing brand. I don't really know, but one thing I will say.
Didn't we talk about Kith last week?
You're too old, Mike.
Well, it's officially out now, and I do want to say I'm the kind of person I prefer when arcades are real, but if you're gonna suspend what you want and different things like that, let's talk about this. Kith.
Hold on. You know what? Let's get this guy.
That one. All right.
Wait. Well, what happened? What the hell was that?
Yeah. Justin booked up.
Oh man, we got.
Can we talk about the Kith collab now?
What just happened?
So
I don't know. All right, hold on.
He's on the Arby's.
All right, here he comes. All right. Hey, John is here, ladies and gentlemen.
You're on.
Please welcome.
What's up, guys? You guys have fun with that interview? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Everything's okay. Yeah.
We can hear you.
I can't hear anything.
I know. All right. Okay. We just wanted to say a quick hello then, because it's really hard to hear.
Yeah.
John's here at the booth. Say hello.
Thank you,
hello.
John.
Hello.
How's the show? How's the show been going?
Talking to y'all very soon. But at least you had my friend Robert answered all your questions. Hope you're nice to him.
We
You couldn't
were.
say my cock hurts. By the way, PR people cannot say that. Let's not say that. Any questions? No, we're good.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good, man.
Can you hear
I
us?
can say
Hey, be
Can you hear
calm.
us,
So,
Pete?
I'm not really saying anything.
what's
So,
that?
all right, well, all right, see ya.
yeah.
We were saying stuff. What the hell, B? He's so rude.
Oh my goodness, this show is a wild.
every
show.
time I see these
What
announcements
just
about the pinball from Arcade1Up, I wish I had gotten them at the original price.
Oh man, $5.99. Yeah.
Yeah, and the you still have yours, Michael B?
No, I actually ended up selling all of mine. I right to the end, before I started to downsize, I still had the Attack from Mars. Attack from Mars. So I really liked that one, and I was having a lot of fun with it. But just when that room went, I finally got rid of it.
Okay.
B is still the worst on-site correspondent.
He's terrible.
He's just like, hey, we got John D here. Oh, they're not really saying anything. Goodbye, John.
But while P Dubs is coming back, I want to share this this arcade. It's a bar. It's a bar called the Arcade1Up Bar. I don't know how they got away with that in Farmington, but it's actually a pretty cool bar. I hadn't gone there yet, but I'm planning to go there. And they do some.
Carl, you just put a massive target on their back. They're gonna have a massive lawsuit now from Arcade1Up.
They need that. They'll just change the name to the 2UP Bar, and then they'll be good.
Or the 1UP Arcade Bar instead of the Arcade1Up Bar.
Yeah, so they're actually the 1UP Arcade Bar.
So if you guys are longtime arcade enthusiasts through YouTube, you might have watched a guy by the name of John's Arcade. There's actually a bunch of 1UP arcades and Arcade1Up barcades out there that he's covered a bunch of times. Arcade1Up was not a new name or concept. It's something that's been used in the arcade space for a number of years.
Yeah, and they don't actually have Arcade1Up cabinets there at all.
No.
That's just the name. But it's a pretty cool looking spot. So I'm definitely going to check it out. It's in Farmington, a couple of cities over. A good friend of mine, his girlfriend called me up the other day and was like, hey, Carl, you got to check out this bar. I felt like I was at your house. I'm like, no, I don't have anything cool like this. But it's definitely a place I'm going to have to check out. And I run a Michigan-based Arcade1Up group. So I might do like a party where everybody, I invite everybody from that group to come check it out. But it looks like a pretty cool bar. So I'm definitely going to go check it out.
Sorry about that, guys. That was so funny. I was like, what just happened? That's like the worst interview in the history of interviews. You got
it was terrible.
You got Peacock, Justin, and John all pretending they can't hear us. What? Are they there? They're not saying anything. Okay, bye. That was the
worst reporter.
That was the worst.
It's so disappointing.
That was the worst thing ever. Okay, let's you want to talk about the Kith?
Yeah, all I want to say is if you're somebody that doesn't want an arcade recreation, like trying to get an accurate arcade, and let's be honest, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 always had art that was more from the PlayStation. It just didn't really have side art. I mean, most of the Capcom games were what are they called? They were basically, I forget what the name is.
Conversion
cabs, and it was only a sticker on the side. So Arcade1Up has always been pretty creative with the way they do those. That art on that cab is beautiful. Like, it's taken right from the comic. It looks amazing. It's a nice looking cab. I like the control panel. I like the bezel. The only thing is I'd whip that marquee off and put something else on there. But for people just looking for really cool looking stuff, I'm going to say this is probably the best looking collab ever. I gave B a really hard time about how much he was pimping it, but it is really nice looking. If you want some cool Marvel art, say like you got a Marvel room in your house, I mean, I think that's a great cab.
I am not going to put that Kith cab in my house. Are you out of your mind? No way.
Oh, P-Dubs, you're just not fashionable enough. Where's all your Kith clothing?
That's true. Also, Kith did a collaboration with Marvel to do an X-Men comic as well to go alongside with this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's some sort of like original storyline, and some of the classic artwork from the original.
Is it just Wolverine doing a Kith fashion show?
It might be. It might be that.
Thanks for sharing that. Your messenger.
Yeah. No, you know what? As much as I'm not a big fan of like the collab artwork that they choose, I actually think this artwork looks pretty badass.
It does.
It does. It looks good. So if you're just looking for a good looking Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade machine, pick this one up. It actually looks really good. And Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a badass game. So I don't know. I like it.
And the online's working now. So giddy up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 online's
It's been online for a while now.
Yeah, but okay, we just talked about this like a week or two ago. And people were screaming at me, P-dubs, it's online, but you can only like play one stage online or something. Like,
I don't know.
It's a bad experience. You guys weren't here? This was like a week or two ago we were talking about this.
Are you sure it wasn't on one of your other random shows where you talk about cocktail tables?
Could have been a cocktail table show. All right, guys, we need your help in the live chat. Do you have MVC2, Arcade1Up, and is the online working? Let us know in the live chat. I've had people screaming at me that it's not working.
I've never played the MVC2 Arcade1Up. I don't have one.
Yeah,
I would like to maybe consider. I don't know. I'm pretty close. I'm like saving. I'm like holding out for the right machine.
Biggie D has the arcade cabinet, and he says online sucks.
Oh, that's too bad.
Papa Brad says online is a dumpster fire. The real Zim says it works, but define working. Okay, there you guys go. It's unfortunately,
as far as I'm concerned, if it connects, it's good. If you can establish a connection to their server.
Which one?
Hermano Raviolis. I had it up. There we go. Here, let me
go ahead. Yeah, you take care. You take over.
I have it, and online works better than that dang Ridge wallet I bought from Michael B. That's good because I'm actually selling new wallets now. Check them out, Extra wallets. Do I still have mine? No, unfortunately, I don't have it here. But
here comes the incessant shilling, ladies.
Oh my god,
and
it's amazing! So it's like a Ridge wallet, except instead of trying to get the cards out, it's got this little thing you pop on the bottom, and the cards actually fan out like a switchblade. It's really cool. If you go to Ridge Wallet, not Ridge Wallet, Extra right now, and you use the code GameGenie, you can save an additional 25%. Go check them out. These are space grade aluminum wallets. They've got the cool features. Extra wallets. Check them out.
And that was a paid promotion brought to you by Michael B. the Game Genie.
Oh, I'm not getting paid.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think Michael really sold the value of those wallets.
Pathetic.
And if one person can sell value, it's the Canadian Bear Claw himself.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you a little bit about that wallet. Not only is it superbly crafted, handmade, manufactured with only the best stainless steel available on the planet, but it can store
space age grade aluminum.
Whatever it is, Mike, it can hold not just one card, not just 2 cards, not 3 cards or 4 cards, but 5 amazing pocket-sized business cards or credit cards at your convenience. Use Game Genie at, I didn't catch the name of the website, Mike. You'll have to repeat it right now.
It's www.exter.com.
Exter.com to get your sweet, high quality, and high value wallet.
You didn't even mention the switchblade type pop out fan thing for the cards. Easy access.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it, Mike. I'm just the sales guy here.
I'm really sad now because it seems like my sales pitch was missed by people with these mid-roll ads. Who put on mid-roll ads? That's bullshit. They didn't hear about the extra wallets.
You did. You put the ads on.
Mike, you got to turn off the mid-roll ads. We're losing too
I'm
many
gonna put
viewers.
more
People are
in there.
mad.
I don't give a shit. I'm going to put more in there. I'm going to come to their house and put ads in their dreams.
Mike, you're the worst. You're the worst. You're the worst. All right. Mike also wanted us to touch on the Big Buck Hunter Pro Deluxe cabinet.
Yeah.
I know this has been a talking point, but some people don't watch Monday shows or Sunday shows or Tuesday shows or Wednesday, Thursday shows. So this might be the first time they're hearing about it. And Mike really wants people to know about the Big Buck Hunter Pro Deluxe. What is this thing, Mike?
So the first thing I have to do is I have to apologize. When I was reading the description, it said over 5 feet tall. And I was like, oh, Jesus, it's the same height as the other one. It's actually 8 inches taller. So you're going to get a much better gameplay experience. From what I understand, the screen is going to be around the same height as Terminator 2. So if you like the height of the screen there, that's going to be better. My feelings do still stand on the fact that I cannot believe, with all the feedback they received, the countless people buying very expensive retro 530 light up marquees, they did not think it would be a good idea to add a light up marquee to this cabinet. I don't know what the, I know it's money. I know they were just like, well, we don't want to spend the money, but like, it's like you do everything so awesome. But how many people are actually going to add an arcade cabinet to their home that doesn't have a light up marquee when every other one does? So I guess they're going, what?
The thing is that there's no other option. You want a Big Buck Hunter Pro cabinet at home, it's got to be these guys. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry, Mike.
Yeah, but I know people are saying bigger screen. For me, the no light up marquee is the real failure on this. I can't believe they didn't add it.
I mean, this arcade is going to be, Mike, check this out, 68 inches tall. We're talking 8 inches taller than the previous model.
That is an enormously amount of inches.
How many inches is that? Nostalgia?
That's like 4 Nostalgias.
I was going to say, it's a lot of Nostalgias.
8 inches is 4 Nostalgias.
Go deeper, baby. I'll drown.
You know what? You know where the miss is on this, Mike? It's not the missed lit marquee. It's not the screen that's not any bigger than the first one that came out. You know where they missed?
Where?
They didn't put. They should replace those shotguns with sniper rifles with working scopes. That's what it should be.
So when this video ad popped up and they started hyping this earlier this week, if you're a pro wrestling fan, you know what I'm about to say. Mike, did they hire Brock Lesnar guy to do the commercial? Is it the Brock Lesnar guy?
First thing I said was, who the hell is this?
It's the Brock Lesnar guy.
What are you guys talking about?
You'd have to be a wrestling fan to know it's the Brock Lesnar guy.
He wears the exact same shirt at every single WWE event, because a long time ago when Brock Lesnar made his return to WWE after these years, there's a picture of him doing this pose. Like, now he wears the same shirt to every wrestling event, so people recognize him.
Who does?
Brock Lesnar guy.
All right. I also want to point out something. When your cabinet still has a 17-inch screen, it's just a larger unit, and you got rid of the riser and you added a coin door. Like, you really haven't done that many big changes, right? So make sure when you're rolling these videos here that you have wait, hold on. Oh, I just skipped past this. So this is great. They're like putting this together. They're like, okay, what are the selling points that we should put in this commercial, right? So this cracks me up. We got cabinet design, coin door, but also, guys, screw caps. Throw that in there. That's gonna wow them. It's gonna knock them off.
Can you go back to the screw caps though?
It's...
If you go back to the screw caps, they say signature screw caps. They're not even the right colors. They're black.
Yeah, but guys, it looks good. You're not giving credit where credit's due. Do you realize how much value those screws have to the overall aesthetic?
It's easy to shit on this. I will say 2 of the things that'll really make a big difference with this, of course, the screen being taller. Also, with the original Big Buck Hunter, you had to stand a nice ways back from the cabinet. Terminator 2, you could actually get right up and actually shoot at the screen. So if you can get closer to the screen with this one than the original Big Buck Hunter, that's going to improve the issues with the screen size. You still want a bigger screen, but at least you're not going to be so far away that everything's minuscule.
Yeah, but the lens on the stupid gun is as big as the screen at that point. What are you talking about? The camera on the front of it is going to be pretty much taking up a quarter of the damn screen. If
You've never owned Terminator 2. You don't know what you're talking about.
I did
Frame
own the
of
original
reference,
Buck
man.
Hunter. No, what I'm
Yes,
telling
you did.
Yes.
I'm saying they've updated the guns. They're not the same guns as last time.
No, they didn't update the guns. If they updated the guns, they'd be sniper rifles with scopes.
Well, I don't like them using the word pro. Michael B, you and I have a pro cabinet.
Yeah.
It's not a pro cabinet. It doesn't have a 19-inch screen. Doesn't have backlit workable coin buttons on the door. You know what I mean? So I don't think, but it's not $1,000 either. So I don't think they should use the pro word.
The only reason they use pro is that's the actual name of the game of the original arcade.
Oh,
so if they did a pro version of this cabinet, it'd be the Big Buck Hunter Pro.
Okay, so it's not a pro cabinet. It's just
it's a deluxe.
A deluxe. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I think for the price, $599, it doesn't have the riser, right? So I think that's a fair price for that. I would have loved to have had the backlit marquee.
I know
that's something I just have to have on my cabinets, but I do have an iArcade that doesn't have a backlit. But I don't know. It's not a game that I played. I never played this growing up at all. The spot that I hang out every Thursday, they have a Buck Hunter and they have what's the golf game? Golden Tee. The more modern thing. Those are two cabinets they have there, and I'll play the Golden Tee because somebody always leaves some money in there. but I've never played the Big Buck Hunter, and I should do it one day because I've never played it. But I think for the value, $599, I think it's not a bad cabinet.
Good stuff, man. And taking a peek here just to further illustrate my talking point. So here is Brock Lesnar guy selling Big Buck Hunter, and here's Brock Lesnar guy.
Yeah, there it is.
It's Brock Lesnar guy. It's totally it. They got Brock Lesnar guy to sell these cabinets. So this guy shows up to every WWE event wearing the same T-shirt. A huge fan, and he's become like what is that called? Internet famous. You know what I mean? Like he's
infamous.
The guy.
Infamous.
Yeah, he's the guy that shows up to all the wrestling events that everyone.
How the hell can these guys afford that? There's like another guy. I remember seeing him for the first time when I was physically there at WrestleMania 27.
Yeah,
and I didn't know who he was at the time, but he wears like that jacket with the Jimmy Hart paint on it. He's at every event too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my uncle. That's my uncle Freddie. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he can go to hell.
D-Love, what do we got here? What's this?
Steven, thanks for the $4.99 super chat. A bigger screen on Big Buck Hunter is the main thing that would improve gameplay, and I agree. With a game like that, a bigger screen is always going to be a plus. You can be like B Kong and add what did he add to it? A 40-inch screen, 32-inch screen. I can't remember.
It's a 65-inch.
So stupid. Like honestly, you could take the friggin' Big Buck Hunter mods that they do. They put like the 40 and 50-inch TVs on these. Take them outside, and it becomes the Spruce Moose. Try to fly it off the side of your home with the wings that the TV has on it.
19-inch screen would have been cooler, in my opinion. I agree. Yeah. And again, if you already own one, should you be upgrading? Probably not. I mean, unless you really want to. I mean, it's your money, your life. You do what you want.
Yeah.
This is more for people who missed out on the first run.
Right.
You know,
it's still available though. The original one's still available.
Do any of the other deluxe cabs?
Is it? Yeah. Oh, I don't even know. I figured.
Do any of the other deluxe cabs come with a 19-inch monitor?
No, not the deluxe. I'm really surprised they didn't do this in the XL form factor. I think that would have solved a lot of issues.
Yeah. And where the heck is Time Crisis, man? What's going on with that?
It's coming. It's here. It's already here. You guys just don't know.
It's already arrived.
It's already here.
Where? Mike.
It's here.
Where? Oh, sorry.
Maybe
we were trying to see what you were typing.
Maybe you're not picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so it says sold out on their website now, but it was available as of the other day. Conveniently sold out now, but I can tell you these are still readily available in most of the Canadian retailers. You can still get a Big Buck pretty easy.
You know what? I'm telling you. You know what the solution to this is? Hear me out. Don't jump down my throat. Let me at least get this out. Everyone's talking about a bigger screen.
Where, Fox? Mike is saying it's here. You're saying it's here.
It's
but
here.
Where is it?
It's already here. Read between the lines, man.
Hear me out, though, on this.
You have one?
We
You
don't
have
need a bigger
crisis?
screen.
Man.
What they need to do is actually give it a smaller screen. Okay, hear me out. Hold on. Go from 17-inch down to 10. Small screen. Take the shotgun, add an extra 20 feet of cable. So that way you can stand really far back. Then change the gun from a shotgun into a sniper rifle with a scope. Then it'll feel like you're really hunting. And because you got a
Then why
scope,
not-
the screen will
then
be huge. You're looking through
Just
the
make
scope, it'll be like enormous.
Just make silent scope then. Don't make, don't do that. Just make
So,
silent.
No, I'm telling you,
guys,
that's the ticket.
I do have some inside information. They did hear the fans about the screen issues with Big Buck Hunter. Unfortunately, they couldn't make the screens bigger, but what they are doing is offering a $25 off coupon for laser eye surgery, and hopefully that improves the experience for you.
Look at this. How does Biggie D know these things? Look at this. Biggie D says Time Crisis is releasing in October. Where was that officially put anywhere? Where? Show me.
He knows. You'll find out tomorrow night. But what he doesn't know is it's already here. Time Crisis is here.
Like, you're cracking me up, man.
It's already here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Read
I have
between
no
the
idea what you're
lines,
talking
man.
about. Read between the lines. All right. Can we all agree though that Arcade1Up needs to release some new games? Can we all agree on that? Like, is it safe to say that? Like, or do we have to say, oh, they're doing all these remakes? That's so cool. Like, I mean,
no, we don't need to say.
They need new games.
I don't think you should ever say I want something that you don't want. I mean, let's be honest, there's a bunch of stuff coming out now. They're better form factors. This is probably what they should have been originally. And if people are excited about them, cool. There's nothing really out there right now that I'm excited about that I'm running to the store to buy. That's just the truth. I also can't buy it because it's not available in Canada. But
you're a pinball channel, so
I'm a pinball channel now. But I will say this: we're all very quick to say what Arcade1Up needs to do, and then say they're going to go out of business. But here's the funny thing about this: from a fan, like hardcore fan interest perspective, they got to do something new because, like, you're really diehard fans, the people that love your product the most. We're drowning here waiting for something new and exciting to come out. Sure, you're coming out with Wheel of Fortune Casino Cage. Sure, you're coming out with the Kith collab. Sure, you're coming out with these deluxe models. But that's not for your hardcore fans. There's not a lot of people that are super excited about that. For hardcore fan interest, we're poking you with a stick saying do something. But in terms of the business sense, I mean, what they're doing right now is really smart. They're releasing games that they've already paid for the licenses for. There's no software development. I mean, they've already done that. So they're literally just putting the games onto new form factors, and Walmart and the other box stores are like, yeah, we'll buy them. Please, here, take our money. So from a business perspective, they're doing what they need to do right now to make bank. Hopefully that turns into some good seed money so they can do some cool and wacky shit. It sucks for us, the hardcore fans, but, from a business perspective, seems like they're doing pretty well with it.
And I agree, Michael. I was watching RJ85's video, I think last week, and he was talking about their Arcade1Up is just releasing, regurgitating the old cabinets, and I don't like that. I'm like, Apple releases a new iPhone every year, so if they make money every year, any company that's in business is going to need to replenish product into the store so that they can make money. So I don't really get why people say that. Of course, but I'm not selfish. I want the new people to be able to experience this. You put up the comment there saying we can all agree that Arcade1Up sucks. I can't say that. I can say Arcade1Up from the start has had misses and success and failures the whole time. But we can all agree that our basements, our man caves, or whatever, our homes are not the same since 2018. So I can't give them props on everything they've done, but I can definitely say they changed the home arcade business for the last few years, And I'm thankful, that they came out with these things. I think these things are incredible. Yes, they keep improving them as they go, and so the new people that's coming out and buying them has a better cab than we bought initially. But I can't just say Arcade1Up sucks, because that just doesn't fit it properly. They make some mistakes, but by golly, we have some great man caves as a result of them, making their efforts to make this home arcade business what it is today, and I'm glad for it.
I'll go back and I'll say something else, though. I do think that maybe their core infrastructure is really out of touch with their fan base. I've always thought this. And I mean, the guy who came on earlier was super nice. And like, he's talking to like a bunch of hardcore arcade enthusiasts, home arcade enthusiasts. And the first thing he says is, we got Wheel of Fortune coming. Like, he didn't know that people were going to be like, we don't want that shit. So like, I wonder sometimes, like, do they have a bead on what the core home arcade community actually wants, what they're interested in?
Yeah, but in all honesty, if we look at Gen 1, if we look at Gen 1 with no riser, no backlit marquee, no molded coin door, list goes on, we can't say they're not listening, because clearly they have. And if we look at the cost of these things, the cost of materials, all these things have gone up in time. Obviously their price has too, but they've given us all the things that we complained about them not having. So the deluxe cabinet today is a pretty good cabinet compared to what we had at Gen 1. So I definitely will be pretty happy with a deluxe cabinet today as opposed to the Gen 1 that we received in 2018.
Yeah, I thought Carl explained it perfectly. I mean, we've said this countless times on streams. We usually sing their praises when they do something good, and we also, let them know when they make a mistake. And they, last couple of years, there have been a lot of swings and misses. There's been a lot of weird, wacky things that have happened. A lot of weird, wacky products, throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks, right? But, if all they have to do is release a couple of good products, and people will be happy. You know what I mean? Like, it's that simple. People are like, what do I need to do to succeed? Put something out there that's awesome.
Yeah, just do good shit.
Just do
Don't
good
do
shit.
the wacky shit.
Do good shit. Don't do the wacky shit, and don't be a dick online. It's that simple.
And so it's funny. I always talk about this when it comes to Arcade1Up. Like, I think sometimes they just don't know how to do simple things. Like, I'll go to the shirt example. Like, I have been since day one. I just want to buy a shirt, a plain shirt that has an Arcade1Up logo on it. And yet they fail to be able to release that. They're like, no one will buy that. So we're going to put like a dragon and blood and like these weird upside down things. Just put a logo on a shirt and sell it. Literally, that's all you had to do. Why do the extra weird stuff? You just got to put out arcade games. You don't have to get these hard, just put out games and people will buy them.
I agree. Good stuff, Mike. All right, guys. So typically, we hit an hour and 18 minutes. Typically, I pull the plug, but there's something that Mike wanted to talk about tonight. I'm willing to keep the show going.
Here we go.
This conversation is probably worth having. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike wants to talk.
Buckle your seatbelts, folks. Here we go.
Two pins.
Here we go. Mikey 2 Pins. Tell everyone about what's going on in your world.
In my world.
Venom Pinball. What Venom Pinball? It's on the thumbnail. We got to talk about it. What's up?
So
with Venom Pinball?
So this has been pretty big news over the course of the last couple days. Stern officially announced their next new pinball release, Venom Pinball, designed by Brian Eddy. I actually got to talk to him last night. That was friggin' surreal, man. Talking to Brian Eddy, the guy who made Attack from Mars, Stranger Things. So yeah, that was nuts. Oh, we are so getting copyright striked. But anyways, this is the new Venom pinball machine. One of the things that I looked at early was how bare the playfield was, and I was a little concerned at how the game would play, but watching Dead Flip stream the other night, watching some of the coverage, there's a lot of long shots, possibilities for combos. There's some really cool video game elements they've implemented in where you can build up your experience. It's basically a pinball RPG as well. this table turned out to be a fast, long shooting game, and I am here for it. This is a title I wasn't excited for. Now I'm super excited for. I don't think it's one I'm going to buy, but maybe someone else here on the Super Game Room Dudes is pot committed and has possibly purchased it.
Yeah, how about a big shout out in the live chat? How do you do? Congratulations and huzzah to Nostalgia for pre-ordering Venom Pinball.
I got more than one. I got one of each. I got the Pro and I got the Premium.
he talks so much shit. Like, he actually believes it. He's like, yeah, I'm an insider with Stern. I got contacts everywhere. Man. He talked to one guy at a bar who said, yeah, I've played a Stern Pinball. And Nostalgia's like, I'm pretty much the CEO.
That's not even true. I just got a Stern talking to by somebody, and I just assumed that it was from the company.
Mike, look at how incredibly sexy the artwork is on the Pro right here.
I know.
It's so much better than the Premium.
It's so good. And then when you're playing it and then the doppelganger doesn't come out and all the cool features don't happen, you're like, oh man, this game sucks compared to the Premium. But man, that side artwork.
Yeah, because here's the Pro, right? And we're missing the mechs on the table.
Yeah.
Over here, we're missing this. We're missing this.
This is one thing I actually don't like about Stern's model, and I will be honest about this. Can you imagine if Arcade1Up released 3 different versions of a game and had like cheaper versions and then like a more expensive version? How crazy fans would be about it? They'd ship bricks, man. But Stern does this all the time. They release 3 different versions of the game, and really you're getting ripped off because there's certain elements that just aren't there. They make a different pinball table. So really, you know, if you're a big Venom fan, you got to buy multiple pinball tables that are basically light versions of the other one. I don't like that they do that. I wish it was just one version. One version. This is the pinball table. This is what it is.
I'm so confused by what you're saying. You're saying that it's Stern's fault that people choose to buy the Pro instead of the Premium when they have the option to just buy the Premium.
No, I'm saying I wish there wasn't these options. So you didn't have to figure out whether or not you're going to make this investment, because the game is significantly different when you take certain elements out. It'd be different, like Mandalorian, there's like cheaper plastic ramps, but like you're missing play fields. You're missing like key mechs that actually impact the game. That's what I don't like.
But can't you just then buy the Premium?
You can
for like an extra $2,500 or so. Yeah, I mean it adds up. It adds up.
And again, most people that are buying these things are arcades or bars and things like that. So the options give them the ability to be able to not pay as much for it.
I know. I'm thinking from a home buyer's perspective. Right. I understand. I understand the pros. They have less components, so stuff doesn't break down as easy. So it's more lucrative for them to get the pros because they're easier to maintain.
Right.
Yeah. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, because you guys know me. I hate it when pinball machines are over $10,000. I have this mental issue with pinball machines being over $10,000. I wish these things were price expected, like a Pro for $5, a Premium for $7, and then you do like a limited edition, maybe $10. You know what I mean? Like why is this shit $15,000 these days? It just seems ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, it drives me nuts. But yeah, I did order the Premium edition myself. The artwork, I'll probably learn to live with it, even though the artwork on the Pro is better. But the little bonuses and gameplay and stuff, I think, are going to be worth the value. And I didn't want to miss out on this stuff right here. So, pretty excited about it. And, you know, it's going to be a fun time, Mike. It's going to be a fun game to have in the house.
Yeah, I think the premiums are more for collectors and people with crazy money. Pros are for when you go out to stores. See, the problem I have with pinball, the biggest issue I have is in order to play most of this stuff, literally have to buy it or find someone else that was crazy enough to buy it, because we don't have like a pin place here. I wish we did, that I could get excited about playing these tables when I see them, but I can't, because literally, and there's nowhere to go. So, you know, it's tough and frustrating, but I'm really excited for you. I think Justin Console Kits is going to get one as well.
Yeah, well, okay. Poo on him. No, I'm just kidding.
Zero Cool. Did we read that?
Oh no, I'm sorry, Carl.
Zero Cool. Thanks for the $2 super chat. New segment mod with the Game Genie. Maybe is that something you can do?
Honestly, I probably could have got 2 million views if I recorded myself frustratingly trying to put those arc blades into the side of that pinball machine without taking the playfield out. That was the worst moment of my life.
I wanted to hear, yeah, that would have been the better video to make. The video of you screaming and swearing and stomping around and all red faced and angry. That is the YouTube video I wanted to watch, not the, hey guys, I put the arc blades in, have a great day. I wanted to see Angry Genie. That would have been epic. Do that next time.
Maybe I will.
Next mod. At least do it as like an outtake segment. Like take some of the ones.
That's what I should have done. It was dark. Like I went to a dark place.
It was really a dark place. Just turn on the lights, brother. You gotta make sure that you pay the electrical bill and you turn on the lights. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Most people would be lucky to buy one real pinball machine. So yeah, and that's where did it go? Man, the live chat's flying. Here we go. Most people would be lucky to buy one real.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. It is totally a purchase of convenience, and yeah. You can't just expect everyone and their brother to be able to buy one of these things. They're just ridiculously expensive.
So earlier, we had a super chat from Zappy360 and asked for the differences between the Pro and the Premium and the Limited Edition. With the Limited Edition and the Premium, they're essentially the same game this time. There's really high-end differences. Like instead of arc blades, there's no arc blades yet. There's mirror blades inside the cabinet. I think there's a different back glass, much like what they did with Godzilla. And probably it includes a shaker motor, but and there's different artwork on the cabinet. But basically, essentially, they're the same games, just one's more special. But when it comes to the... Go ahead.
The limited edition, it's going to pop up right here, guys. Limited to 1,000 games. So the limited edition includes a Venom versus Carnage inspired full-colored back glass, high-definition reflective foil decal cabinet artwork. Like Mike said, the artwork's a little different on the cabinet. Venom-inspired goo powder-coated pinball armor. That sounds interesting.
Most of Nostalgia's stuff is goo-coated as well, especially that couch in the background.
Yeah. Custom-designed autographed bottom arch. Inside art blades are included. Upgraded audio system, anti-reflection pinball playfield glass, shaker motor, numbered plaque, and a certificate of authenticity signed by Stern President Seth Davis. There you go. So that's everything that's included in the limited edition. And someone else was asking about the pricing. This is what makes me upset about pinball pricing today.
Jesus.
So the premium, which is the one I pre-ordered, is this. I put down a deposit, and I'll pay the rest before September, before it ships. The Pro edition is this. And I really think a brand new pinball machine should be like $5,000. You know what I mean? And the fact that it's $7,000 kind of sucks. This is the world we're living in, and now the limited editions are $13,000. You know what I mean?
$7,000 used to be the premium, man. Like back when Stranger Things first came out.
I know. These prices suck compared to back then. You know what I mean? Like $5,000, I'd be okay with. But once we're getting because even right here, you got, depending on your dealer, you might have taxes, and you might have some shipping costs and things like that. So you're going to be over 10. You're going to be over 5 figures.
And before, and listen, I'm not trying to push pinballs out here or sell pinballs. It's a
lot of money, man.
It is a lot of money, but look at this. There's people there saying, wow, that's as much as a car. But then they have 30 Arcade1Ups in their house. And they're like, how could you spend that much money on pinball? It's all recreation, whether you buy one pinball, 20 Arcade1Ups. It's all relative, man.
So Stern was doing some home editions. They did a home edition of Star Wars. And they did another home edition one.
Jurassic Park.
And
that one's actually made by Deadflip, by the way.
And those are like $4,000 or so, like if you can see them for sale. So those are fairly cheap. They just have really small DMDs and probably missing, and they're made of thinner MDF, or thinner wood. I think the wood is MDF versus real wood.
Yeah. They're Arcade1Up pinballs.
They're Arcade1Up pinballs. They need a Homeboy network version pinball machine, but they do hold their value. That is true. So yeah, we haven't seen We haven't seen like, you lose your ass on your investment kind of stuff happening. So, but it's just crazy. It's an expensive hobby, guys. It is, don't get into it if you aren't ready for that kind of commitment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Reset
was
Rudy
also
makes
a
it.
Spider-Man home edition as well. That's my take.
Was there?
Yeah.
Ooh, Carl, I got news for you.
They made a Spider-Man home?
Yeah. 2016.
Awesome, man.
This is great super chat here. Mike, can you store enough money in your extra wallet to buy a pinball machine? We'll see, brother. We'll see.
Yeah.
There's a good comment from Reset Rudy here, and this is the way I always used to feel about it. Most people can come up with $500 one at a time, not 7,000. Yeah, but it's a difference of $500 compared to saving up to buy something you want, right? I used to get shit on all the time because I wanted Godzilla, and I was like, I got to save up for it. I'm not doing very well at this. And everybody used to give me shit. They were like, just sell all your Arcade1Ups and get it. So, I mean, like, it's all relative. Yes, you can go out and make an impulse purchase, or you can save. There's no right or wrong answer. Do what makes you happy. Let people live.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this will be my only once in a lifetime Stern Pinball, big budget pinball purchase. You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows I want to keep collecting the 90s pins. And those I can get, provided it's not like something crazy like Adam's Family or something. Those are those are ones I can find cheaper, like $5,000 or less. You know what I mean? A lot of the pinball machines in my house, guys, I've paid $3,000 or less for these classic pinball machines, and they all work. They all run great. You know what I mean? And someone mentioned it in the live chat. Big back screens. If you think about it, like a lot of these great 90s pinball games had either small DMDs. Hell, in the 80s, you had a bunch of the alphanumeric displays. And the pinball game, like 80s Bally pinball games, are amazing. They're fast. They're fun. The tables have all kinds of toys and assets and mechs on it. You just have alphanumeric scoreboards versus like a DMD. You know what I mean? But does it take away? Does it take away from the game though?
Don't waste this here. This is Monday's episode of Multicade Monday. Why 90s pins are just as good as modern Sterns.
Well, I'm letting people know though, if they want to get into pinball and want to have a real pinball machine in their house, they don't have to spend 7, 8, 9, 10K. No. You can find a great pinball machine for $3,000.
Like sometimes you get a really, really good deal on like a classic game with a really cool topper, like D&D. You get a better deal than one of your friends was going to get, and it's really, really cool.
You're such a dick. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but you're going to rub this in my face. You know what? We've been going for 90 minutes. Mike, we now have bad blood. Cue the Taylor Swift song. We now have bad blood. It's time to end the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks as always for tuning in to the Super Gamer Dudes. Carl, whenever you're ready, send these people on their way.
And I just want to add, I have my Toy Shock modified with 300 tables. I enjoy the digital pinball. I actually enjoy most of the tables that I play the most are Stern. I think Stern makes the best tables, and the digital versions are great. So don't feel pressured to have the original, the real arcade. The real pinballs. The digitals are fantastic as well on the VPX. So if you're interested, go that route. And until next time, guys, we'll see you on the web.
Hey man,
come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Nostalgia, did you sat on that banana the whole episode?
It's still here.
Ralph,